Today we'll be going through a demo for getting started with Profit as a Chief of Staff. In this demo, we'll specifically cover a quick introduction to OKRs, creating OKRs for a Chief of Staff, establishing alignments, completing check-ins, and viewing the dashboards and reports that you'll have access to as a Profit user. A Chief of Staff faces a variety of challenges with the role they currently occupy, driving business opportunities from the beginning to the end, establishing a strong leadership presence and visibility, fostering an environment that emphasizes alignment and accountability, building and maintaining client trust and relationships, navigating between consultant and leadership roles, maintaining an incredibly efficient and highly organized environment, and hiring the right people that will positively contribute to the organization. Today we'll talk about how a Chief of Staff and their department can become involved with OKRs to overcome these challenges. Typically, an organization will have 3 to 4 objectives followed by 2 to 5 key results in each one. The objective is your goal, and the key results are the measures you use to track your progress towards that goal. With OKRs, we can identify the problems your organization is facing and think about what needs to be achieved in order for you to be successful. For example, maybe you're questioning the financial value of your workforce and want to create the objective, improve human capital ROI. Now, we'll go through the process for creating that OKR in Profit. When you first log into Profit, you'll automatically land on your All My OKRs page. Here you'll see tabs for all of the different OKR levels and departments that you have direct access to. Today we'll create our OKR in the Human Resources department. When you create your OKRs, you have 3 different options based on your level of expertise: Quick Create, Using Form, and the Step-by-Step Guide. Today, we'll use Quick Create to create the objective we mentioned previously, improve human capital ROI. After the objective has been created, we can then go in and add the key results. For our objective, we're going to be adding the key result, decreased turnover rate of high performers from 12% to 5%. When you create your key results, you'll have the same creation options as when creating your objectives. Here we'll select the step-by-step guide to walk through the process. The first step in the key result guide asks you to select your key result type. Percentage tracked key results are typically most common for those getting used to OKR methodology because they track your progress on a scale of 0 to 100% completion. Milestone tracked and baseline KPIs are similar to each other in that they both require a series of steps that needs to be completed in order to finish your key result. And the last 3, increase, decrease, and control KPIs, are all metric-based key results. For our purposes, we're going to select decrease KPI. The second step asks you what you'd like to change, or more specifically, what your KPI or unit of measurement is. We're going to select turnover rate. The third step is what you want your values to be. For our key result, we'll input from 12% to 5%. In the fourth step, we'll select our target date and make it the same as our objective target date, the current quarter. In step 5, you can change your key result name if you need to and add any additional context or details to help explain or clarify your key result. Step 6 asks you if you want to assign your key result to anyone else. If not, you can click through this step. And the last step asks you how often you want to update your status or check in on your key result. We'll select every Friday, but if there's a date that works better for your organization, you can select that here. As you can see, I've added our other 2 key results here as well. Now, we'll talk about how you can align your OKR with others in your organization to optimize your success. For example, our OKR could align with the corporate OKR, promote good company culture and values to show that there's a relationship between the 2. You can make this alignment when you're creating your OKR, or you can select the objective name and click on the Alignments button on the right-hand side of the page. When you click Align, you'll see all of the OKRs in your organization that you can align with. Once you press Align with this OKR and Update, your OKR progress will automatically be reflected upwards towards the OKR you've aligned with. We can then go to the Alignments top-down view page to see the relationship between our OKR and the other. Once your OKRs are all set up, aligned, and ready to go, we can start the check-in process. This is where you'll input your data and show the progress that you've made on your OKRs towards achieving your objectives. To make a check-in on a key result, drag the slider over to the value you'd like to place it at. The check-in window will open where you can input the exact value, the status, and any comments you might have. You'll also find a projection graph below with the planned date and corresponding planned value of your key result. Once you press Update, your key result progress and in turn your objective progress will be updated. We can also go to the Corporate OKRs tab to see our progress reflected upwards in the OKR we've aligned with. The last thing we'll talk about today are the dashboards and reports available to you in Profit. First, there's the Company Dashboard, which is a total overview of your organization's OKR progress. On this page, you'll find charts and graphs representing your company's overall OKR progress, OKRs by department, and OKRs remaining versus achieved. You can also view the OKRs in your organization by status. For example, if you wanted to see how many OKRs have an at-risk status, you can hover over the corresponding color and select it to see exactly which OKRs are included. There's also the department heat map, where you can view your OKR progress based on specific departments and sub-departments with the corresponding OKRs below. And finally, there's your OKR progress report, which is a projection of your OKRs based on their target date and a display of the progress that's been made thus far. As you can see, Profit has a variety of features that can help you rise above the challenges that a chief of staff is facing in order to achieve your goals. By defining your OKRs and establishing the right connections, we're able to stay on top of what's happening at the chief of staff level and take the necessary actions in order to be successful. If you'd like to discuss the specific needs of your organization and receive a free, tailored demo, you can schedule one on our website. Thanks for listening.